We are already used to the fact that Korean auto manufacturing delivers high-quality products, including fuel-efficient city cars, large 8-seater SUVs, and even ultra-luxurious executive sedans. However, such a notion as a Korean sports car would still raise eyebrows of many car enthusiasts who are not particularly familiar with the latest lineups from the Peninsula. In today's episode of Automotive Territory Daily News, we'll round up all the currently existing performance automobiles and we'll try to prove to any doubters that very soon European, Japanese, and American car makers will be facing strong competition from Koreans in the sports segment as well. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, ring the notification bell, and let's start the engines. Hyundai Veloster N. The top version of the Veloster hatchback is positioned as a separate model in the brand's range, offering two hot trim levels with plenty of performance upgrades. The model boasts of a 2.0-liter turbo engine, delivering 275 horses in the performance package and 250 in the standard, while the torque is the same 260 pound-feet for both. The drivetrain includes a single transmission option, which thankfully is a 6-speed manual. The N also gets electronically controlled suspension, high-performance brakes, and a drive mode selector with 4 modes. The toughest Veloster rides on 19-inch alloys with Pirelli P0 tires and gets a launch control feature that improves 0 to 60 time to 6.1 seconds from standard 6.4. The aggressive exterior will be easily distinguishable from ordinary models due to the front air intake ducts, a light wing in the rear LED taillights with striking design, mesh grille, and N badging all over the place. Kia Stinger GTS. You'll be fooling yourself when doubting the performance capabilities of the Stinger, since it is easily one of the best four-door sports cars on today's market. The tiger-nosed liftback is sold in 4 trim levels, but it is the 2020 limited edition GTS, which is a perfect combination of brawn and agility. The Stinger is powered by Kia's in-house developed 3.3-liter twin-turbo V6 that makes 365 horsepower and 376 pound-feet, channeled via an 8-speed automatic. The powertrain will get you to 60 in 4.4 seconds and ensures the top speed of 167 mph. The GTS is available on the rear-wheel drive or the recently introduced dynamic all-wheel drive with the mechanical limited-slip rear diff that has the ability to send 100% of the power to the rear wheels, enabling the unique drift modes. Among the model-specific features are carbon fiber body elements, Federation orange paintwork, Brembo brakes, and a Harman Kardon audio system. Hyundai i30N Project C. Built on the critically acclaimed performance version of the i30 5-door, the limited edition Project C tries to make the mass-market hot hatch even more track-capable. The letter C in the model's name represents 3 things: extensive use of carbon fiber reinforced parts, lowered center of gravity, and Hyundai's Area C test track, where all the N cars are born. The car sits 0.2 inches closer to the ground and weighs 110 pounds less than the series production model, all thanks to its carbon fiber elements and new OZ racing wheels. The powertrain gets no changes, making the same 275 horses and up to 279 pound-feet of torque in the overboost, though all the car's driving modes get specially calibrated. Genesis G70. Categorized as a compact luxury sedan, the G70 is the smallest and the sportiest model in the Genesis range. Externally, it is distinguished by an aggressive cross-hatched grille, a sleek hood with a small front overhang, and a streamlined roof ending with an athletic rear. The base model is motivated by 2-liter turbo 4, good for about 250 horses, that can be optioned with a manual gearbox for the maximum driving enjoyment. For the more power-hungry, a 3.3-liter twin-turbo V6 is also on the table, bumping the output to 365 horses and 376 pound-feet of torque. Unfortunately, it is only offered with an automatic, ensuring 0 to 60 acceleration in 4.7 seconds. The rear-wheel drive is standard for both, though the dual-mode all-wheel drive system is also an option. All G70 trims are equipped with the front bucket seats with power adjustability and get generous tech, including a feature-rich 8-inch infotainment and full suite of safety assists. Hyundai RM19. The Koreans are rapidly evolving their high-performance N division, and you will definitely like in what direction the company is heading right now. At the first glance, you may think that the RM19 prototype is just a more brutal variation of their current Veloster TCR race car, with even more huge wings, fenders and rear splitter. But in fact, it is far more than that. The RM19 is a mid-engine sports car with a heavily reinforced chassis and astonishing handling. The company took the Veloster TCR's 2.0-liter turbo and tuned its potential to the maximum, which is estimated at 390 horsepower and 350 pound-feet of torque. All this power is sent to the rear wheels through a 6-speed sequential transmission, while the superior grip is provided by 20-inch wheels wrapped in super fat and sticky Pirelli P0 tires. Kia CEED and Pro CEED GT. The third-generation Kia CEED premiered back in 2018, adding a shooting brake version a year and a half later. Both received raving reviews from critics and consumers, while the latter even got itself compared with the Porsche Panamera by the YouTube community. Even though it's hard to call both of these models proper sports cars, the company does offer their performance-focused versions, labeled GT. The cars feature racing-inspired styling with 18-inch wheels, GT badging, rear diffuser, and red brake calipers. The underhood business is represented by the Range's top engine, the 1.6-liter turbo, producing 204 horsepower and 195 pound-feet of torque. The mill is paired with a 6-speed manual or a 7-speed dual-clutch gearbox with paddle shifters, and it is good enough for 7.4 seconds 0 to 60. The sporty theme continues in the cabin, which gets lots of red accents, sports steering wheel, and an advanced 10.25-inch infotainment. Hyundai i30N Fastback. There is no denying that fastback version of the i30N is almost identical to its pure hatchback sibling that was introduced in 2018. However, it does open a whole new niche of affordable performance automobiles that gives an alternative to both sedan and hatchback fans. This Hyundai is powered by a 2.0-liter four-cylinder with 2 levels of output, 250 and 275 horsepower, depending on the chosen package. The power is transferred to the front wheels via an exclusive manual 6-speed transmission. This Hyundai gets rigid chassis and electronically controlled suspension, as well as 5 engine and transmission mode settings. In 2021, it is expected to arrive with a facelift alongside the entire i30 range, possibly getting a more powerful and economical hybrid powertrain. What is your favorite sports car from Korea? Check out the entire lineup before making the decision and leave a comment below. Like this episode, and let's keep going! Kia Forte GT. After the Stinger became a smash hit within the segment of sports sedans, Kia has dared the competition once again by releasing a performance version of its compact Forte. The new GT trim features a race-inspired appearance both inside and out. The four-door rides on 18-inch two-tone wheels, red accents highlight the black grille, updated LED lights shine the way, and a small rear spoiler finishes off the aggressive exterior. Unlike the lower-spec GT line that only poses as a performance model, The GT obtains a sport suspension front and rear, a new 1.6-liter turbocharged inline 4-cylinder that makes 201 horsepower, and a sport-tuned dual exhaust. The standard transmission is a 7-speed dual clutch, but some markets, including the US, get a 6-speed manual option as well. Finally, the sporty spirit is transitioned to the interior and could be noticed in the sports seat with red stitching, flat-bottom steering wheel, and unique pedals. Hyundai Prophecy. The future of Hyundai's design language would be focused around the sensuous sportiness philosophy, which was explored by the newly introduced Prophecy concept. This vehicle was inspired by the coupe designs of 1920s and 1930s, plus there is undeniable resemblance with Porsche 911 models. The Prophecy rides on the dedicated all-electric eGMP platform with yet undisclosed technical specifications. What we know so far is the endless list of unique technologies offered for the first time by the brand. These include autonomous driving with available manual controls in the form of 2 joysticks, named Intuitive Human Interface, pixel lamp headlights, plus the cabin features a pillar-to-pillar display and unique air filtration system that purifies the cabin even when nobody is in the car. Hyundai TUCSON N line. While we are still waiting for the Korea's first fully-fledged performance crossover, TUCSON N with 340 horsepower, which is allegedly being put through its paces at test tracks, Hyundai offers us a sporty pretender in the form of the N-line trim. The major enhancements are focused on the added aggression of the exterior, but driving dynamics were improved as well. This ride is distinguished from standard trims by large 19-inch wheels, blacked-out mesh grille and rims, sharp LED DRLs, chrome accents, and leather and suede interior. The suspension was stiffened to give better drive response, and new dampers improved the reliability of the setup by up to 8%. Undoubtedly underpowered, with 134 to 182 horses coming from the optional gasoline 1.6-liter turbo inline-4 or 2 additional hybridized diesel mills. But the TUCSON N-line still provides heightened emotions due to the tweaked power steering. What are your final thoughts about the currently existing performance automobiles from Korea? Are they just mimicking sportiness, or could they be considered legit sports cars? Share your thoughts in the comment section. Proceed to watching other episodes of Automotive Territory Daily News by clicking on the icons. Like, subscribe, and shop on Amazon through our affiliate links to help the channel grow. We'll see you later.